Renovated it last year. Took about 2 years of design and construction, a little over 2 years. Cost $26 million to do this project. It was built in 1928 and was shut down after 50 years of operation of the coal plant in 1978. And it sat for 30 years before anybody touched it. So as we renovated the plant, we realized that this space, which actually used to be 2-story office space for the plant, we really didn't have a need for it, and we studied various ways to use it, and decided to turn it into this kind of museum educational space. So that is the actual front cover of the boiler that came out of the plant.
It's like candy.
We have 15 of these, 10 down here, 5 upstairs. Of course, the big noise is the floor. You gotta move a lot of air to create the combustion. The car itself is actually that loud. The silver pipe from the main steam header. Steam comes out of the boiler, goes to those. They all get gathered downstairs and go out to the camper. The coal shed, as we call it, as I was just telling some, this shed was actually added to the plant in the 40s to keep the rain from going down in the plant. So the rail cars used to come in here. You can still see the rails in the floor. And drop the coal off and then go off one at a time, back and forth. It had to be quite the operation because, of course, they only could do one car at a time. Most of that happened in the Smith parking lot. There was a spur that came off. So these are the de-aerator tanks that John was mentioning. This is the mechanical scrubbing of the oxygen out. So we put steam in there with the water to get the oxygen out, and some chemical treatment. And then underneath it are the pumps for each boiler. So then that pumps it down. As the boiler needs water, it calls and tells these to send me water. In order to do that, you have to heat the water up and spray steam in there. So that's the noise you're hearing is actually the steam station down here taking 125 psi steam and dropping it down to 5-7 pounds in order to be able to use it in this de-aerator. Computer screen is a control system. We can see all of the boilers and other systems, whether it's condensate water, the air conditioning, electrical systems. We get alarms on here. We can measure all the flows, pressures, control all of the equipment, depending on how many pumps we need to be running on the condensate system, on the flow. It automatically regulates that. If you hear an alarm go off, don't worry about it if John and I don't run.